Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the comments. Let's get straight into it. Gabuchi says, you put out the best content. Thank you so much. You are welcome, Gabuchi. Gabuchi sounds like an anime villain. Armano says, we love the top 40s. Thank you again, Skinny. How about Blur? Let's get straight into it. Blur. Let's look at Blur USD. Let's look at it on Coinbase. I don't know what's happening with Blur. Okay, you can argue that this was a descending triangle that came down. Looks to me like a potential mountain range continuation towards the downside for Blur. So I'm not too sure myself. We might be crossing back under to take out these lows for Blur. I think we're going to be following BTC though. So if BTC were to continue its dip towards the downside, I think Blur is going to follow suit. So I don't think there's anything much yet. So yeah, there you go, Armando. Pizza Man Map says XLM is probably one of the most suppressed coins out there. Really? Why is it? Tell me about it. I pulled out on the last crash. It was the worst performing one. So maybe now it shines. Yeah. I think technical analysis might have saved you a little bit. Maybe you just look at the skinny pink line, right? Let's look at XLM. Let's look at it on Coinbase, right? So every time we go past the skinny pink line, right? Consider getting out because it could still drop a lot, right? Every time it passes back up above the skinny pink line, consider getting in because it could be the beginning of a new bullish trend, right? A new trend change. So I think I'll say this many times. Every time when a bearish trend ends, we will go sideways for a little while before going back up. So this is the going back up part. We're above the skinny pink line, so we respect it, and yeah, we respect the trend. Here we go. Don't worry, the next bull run is gonna come, but you need to be more pragmatic about things, right? You can't just blindly enter a coin just because somebody says it's time to enter a coin. Yeah, you need to do your own research. You need to be able to make your own decisions because the one who is going to become rich is you. It's not whoever that is telling you to buy this coin. They probably bought the coin at a lower level. So you need to have the skills to be able to discern between good and bad quality trades. Emi says, appreciate the TA. You are welcome in your next Q&A session, which is today. Can you perhaps take a look at silver? It looks set to break out of a symmetrical triangle. I don't think it's a symmetrical triangle, but you can call it if you want to. Also with a inverse head and shoulders. It's not here. It's an inverse head and shoulders pattern forming within the triangle. I know what you're saying. So once we go to silver, you'll be able to see. Ta-da! We actually earmarked silver for moves towards the upside, right? You can see value 1, value 2, value 3. Out again. This is again a left shoulder head. Looks like a right shoulder, boys and girls. So we are anticipating a breakout for silver. Right now we are at about about $25, right? Sub 25. We're expecting silver to go to $44. Just a little bit of becoming a brim full of Asher. It's just we don't know how much longer it is going to be consolidating before breaking out higher. So yeah, but this is very beautiful for silver. Honestly, this is brilliant, and I think a breakout is coming for silver. Right, 24 to 44 is going to be 76%. Do you think crypto is going to fly further and fly faster? Of course. But of course, it would be great to have some exposure in silver as well. So yeah, it would be a good diversification, right? Precious metals will be good as well. It's just that I think crypto is going to fly even faster. So I'm going to fully allocate it into crypto because you hear this going around, right? People are saying that this could be the last bull run for crypto, right? Crypto may not see the same level of volatility when the next move comes. So I'm like, yeah, there could be some truth to it because you can see that for Bitcoin, right? Just for example, Bitcoin, if you look at it on Bitstamp, right? Every time we Bitcoin halving events, every time a bull run comes, we have a super spike, but the super spike keeps getting less and less and less, right? So from the very bottom to the very top, it is 42,000, right? 42,000. Bottom to top is 12,000. 42,000, 12,000, 2,000. What do you think is the next rise that's going to come? 11,000, 11, 12,000, 12,000, 2,000. Could the next one be even 1,000, or could the next one be like, I don't know, 7 or 800, right? Falling short of 100,000. Is there a possibility that we got, I don't know, we just crossed 100,000 and then that's it, right? So there is some merit to it in the sense that volatility is dying. Volatility is getting less and less and less and less for Bitcoin. So this might affect all the other coins as well. And you must understand that nobody is going to get rich forever. A lot of people have made a lot of money, right? From so many of the Bitcoin halvings. You're not going to get rich forever. So there is a possibility that this could be kind of the final big volatile move before we fall into, right now it could just be a triple digit percentage rise, right? Maybe 700-800%, again pure guessing, but the next halving that comes may only be a double digit rise from bottom to top, right? It could be like a 80%, 90% type of a rise. So the opportunity to be able to make exponential gains might already be limited, right? Not to say that there are no opportunities, it's just that things could already be limited by that time. So we need to be pragmatic about things, and we want to pounce on the opportunity. So the coming halving would be the halving that you want to get right. You want to be able to see it on the charts. You want to be able to make good choices. So it's very, very important to get this one right, because we don't know if the next halving or the next cycle of the bull run, if you're gonna have big volatile moves anymore. It's like, for example, gold, right? If you look at gold, gold is okay. Let's just remove the halving. If you look at gold, it's no longer as volatile as it was previously, right? If you could go back in time, you will see that gold was really volatile, right? From the very bottom here to the very top here, it rose 2,000%, right? But you can see that it keeps getting less and less and less, right? Now it's only 700%. But you must understand, this move took 3,591 days roughly, right? So we put that 3,591 divided by 365. How many years does it take? 10 years, right? And from here to the very top of where we are right now, right? 600% is 5,000 days. 5,000 days, yo. So if you put that, okay, no, wait, hang on. Bottom to the very top. Okay, 4,000 days, right? 4,000 days divided by 365 is about 11 years. 11 years to rise 600%. You can do, crypto, right? You can do 600% in a month. You get it in a month. You know how insane and how volatile crypto is at the moment? Yeah. So this is what happens when you have an emerging asset class, right? In the 60s, 70s, gold, silver, right, futures was a brand new type of an asset class, not exactly, but something like a new asset class. And so it was like the wild, wild west. And so crypto is experiencing it right now, a wild, wild west. And yeah, it's a great, great opportunity for us to, to increase our net worth, right, exponentially. So yeah, there we go. So, okay, what am I talking about? Am I going off tangent? Yeah. So, I've gone so off tangent. So, my point for silver, okay, let's just come back down to my point for silver is, yes, I think we're going to be rising towards $44. But I may not be looking too much into silver. Sure, silver may see, something like this as well, right? Okay, something like this, right? Where was this? 20 years ago, right? We might see a 900% type of a rise. But again, if you look at the time it takes 3,000 days, 330, yeah, it's almost 10 years. So the same thing could be happening over here. It might take 10 years, but again, the volatility keeps getting less and less and less. It used to be 3,000, right? Now it's only 1,000, right? It just keeps getting less and less and less. So, and the time just keeps getting longer and longer and longer. So that's what's happening to Bitcoin. And yeah, I don't know about whether if we should be in silver. Would be wise to hold physical silver, I think. But I'm not too sure about things at this point of time. So yeah, it's I'm probably going to be quite focused on crypto more than precious metals. But I'm not saying ignore it, but I'm just saying you might want to take advantage of the opportunity in crypto. The Dima says, awesome find with XLM. Thank you. Thank you, King. Lekino says, see you at 350. Tron. So because for Tron, we still have downside targets. So Lekino seems to have a big heavy back. So this is the kind of, what do you call it? Friction that you get from people with heavy backs, right? And they would expect things to start, taking off from here. I mean, of course, he could be right, but technical wise, right? I don't think it's based on technicals. Technical wise, I just don't see it yet. And technical wise, this is a rising channel. So I don't know if Tron is going to, fall and hit all targets, or Tron is going to start rising up from here. Or even if Tron rises, the volatility may not be as volatile as what the other coins might be doing. So again, we're not too sure ourselves. Yes, we're still buyers bearish for Tron, but yeah, not much, to go with. Coroni says, "Hello Skinny, I thought that the skinny pink line is a MA200, but it's not. What is it? Thanks for your feedback. It's the 314 moving average." Long Mountain says, "Thank you, Skinny. Appreciated. Liked. Hope you are doing well." Yes, sir. I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Corey Graham says, "Dodge Elon Mars." Sam says, "There used to be some correlation between BTC and DXY. What do you think about DXY at the moment? Thanks, Skinny." Sometimes it's related, sometimes it is not. I know the DXY is falling right now, right? DXY. The DXY is falling right now. We had this target over here at 113 from the symmetrical triangle. Technical analysis, boys and girls. So we were actually anticipating the possibility of DXY continuing a reversal towards the upside, but no, we dropped instead, right? We were expecting a 5-wave move and a breakout, but nope, we dropped. And this is a double mountain kind of a chart pattern. Not exactly what I would consider as a high quality tradable, but there's a clear support line over here, and we broke under the support line. What's next for DXY? We're not too sure. DXY is dropping, and you would anticipate Bitcoin to be rising, but sometimes it's correlated, sometimes it's not. So it's just not consistent enough, but not to say you should ignore it. But DXY is something that you should take a look at, of course. But let's change it to log. Yeah, sometimes yes, sometimes no. So it depends on the situation, right? It's too this is where we fell, right? This is where we fell, right? You would expect a spike up from Bitcoin. Are we spiking up? No. Are we falling as well? Yeah. So it's I feel it's too ambiguous. There you go. Fibo says, "Thanks, Skinny. Based on FXX chart, it's so juicy for the whales to push the price down to $4. What's your take on this based on TA?" Let's look at FXS. FXS, fresh share. So if you look at the full chart, right, on CoinMarketCap, is there a possibility that we hit lower? Yeah, so that's why like I was saying, this could be a left shoulder, hit, right shoulder, we could hit lower. Sure, of course, because there's a very clear support line over here. Of course, we could hit lower. Could we still break out from here as well? Sure, of course, but we just don't have any clear tradable chart pattern for fracture. I wouldn't be making any trade at this point of time, $5, because there's a possibility that we could clear and sweep all of these lows and head towards the noisy area over here, right? We might even sweep the lows over here and head towards like sub $3, right? We're at $5.84 right now, so that possibility still remains for Frex share. So I'd be very, very careful about doing anything for Frex share at this point of time. Stemple says, "Hey, can you take a look on SNEK? It's at 27 million market cap at the moment, according to CMC Top 10, and really deserves mention." Really? How heavy are your backs, bro? How heavy are your backs? How heavy? Is this a SNEK? Okay, let's look at CoinMarketCap. SNEK. I was looking at it just now, but I don't really see anything for SNEK yet. Do I think there is a possibility that we could head lower? Of course, this whole thing could be an A. If you look very carefully, A, B, we come down for a C. This whole thing could be a falling channel. You see that? 3-wave move towards the downside, right? There could be 5 waves as well, though. So again, we're not too sure what SNEK is doing or if it has strong fundamentals, but yeah, for now it's a no. It's a no for us. Pepe and Milady. Gautam Singh says, Skinny, take a look at the chart for CHRP. Okay, I saw it. There's something coming on for CHRP. Thank you very much for sharing this with us. Where is this? Okay, CH. Bro. So CHRP is CHRP token. And for CHRP token, I don't know what CHRP does. There is a squeeze coming on. Do you see this, boys and girls? Do you see this? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, but the question we have, we always have this question. The question that we have is this the low? Is this the low? Right? Is there a possibility that CHRP could still hit a little bit lower and this whole thing could be an ABC kind of a chart pattern? Right? And then we complete the symmetrical like that. Big thing as a A, this whole thing, the ABC as a B, C, and then we get a D, E before we break higher. The year could be 2024 when that happens. Could this happen for CHRP? Sure. Would this be a wise area to make a move? I don't know, man. Does CHRP have strong fundamentals? What's CHRP? What's CHRP all about? Tell us more, Gautam. Tell us more. Mr. Zoom, what's up? Can you please update Link USDT? I think I've already updated it, so I hope you've already seen the latest video. Algo coin, damn coin, stay away a coin that is constantly falling. Yeah, bro, how heavy are your bags? You know, if there is a particular coin that you're not in, you won't even think about it or look at it, right? Let's say Baby Dogecoin. Are you in Baby Dogecoin? Are you in Shiba Inu? Are you in Pepe? Are you in Doge Elon? Are you in Aave? You know, are you in Multiverse X? Are you in the Graph? Are you in Maker? Are you in Curve, Aave, Uniswap, Chainlink? Right. It's only people who have bags that would be, saying this. So I'm telling you that you need to have the skills to be able to tell whether if we're in a bullish or bearish trend, right? As basic as it gets, it's just put on a skinny pink line, 314 moving average. Put it on a daily. If you're under it, switch your bias to bearish. If you're above it, switch your bias to bullish, right? We're above it, bullish. Under it, bearish. Something like that, right? Basic as it gets. Is it perfect? No. But it works though, to be honest. Once it breaks, that's it, down, right? Once it breaks, that's it, up. Once it breaks, I give you a teaser and then palm, it drops, right? Once it breaks, palm, it breaks up. You also have to look at the chart pattern, right? You should take that into consideration as well. There's a whole host of indicators that you want to be looking at, but if you could just have one, that could maybe assist you, right? Skinny pink line would be what I would recommend. Right, the 314 moving average, just to tell you whether if you're in a bullish or bearish trend, right? So there you go. Hano says, keep doing the great work, Skinny. You're welcome. K4 Liberty says, hang in there, brother. On you losing your channel, the devil meant it for the bad, but God meant it for good. You can't see the big picture. Christ is king. Christ is king. Coroni says, love. Amy says, hey, Skinny, Okay, no. Hey, Skinny, thanks for the valuable content. It might be worth you talking a bit about your Patreon. Sure. What subscribers can expect from you? What you expect from them? The learning process, a typical week. Is it more teaching or mentoring or both? Yes, teaching, mentoring. Come on, bro. Surely like your big boy. Here we go. So, okay. What I do in... Okay. When I started, let me tell you the full story. So when I started doing technical analysis way back in 2017, because I have an aunt, she's a stock trader and she's doing quite well for herself. And that's why this is a book as a gift from her. So I have this to start with. And she said that if you ever want to go into the world of technical analysis, right, and to start trading, this will be the book to start with, right? So I started with this book. I learned everything that I could learn from this book, from Martin J. Pring. And yeah, that's how I fall into the world of classical chart pattern trading. There are a lot of other classical chart pattern traders out there who are pretty successful in their own lane. I mean, there are some differences between all of us, but basically, what we do is we trade breakouts, right? Because breakouts are the best way to make the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time, right? Because it's very fast. When it falls down, it's also very fast. When it breaks up, it's also very fast. That is what we want, right? That volatility, right? Because volatility is the lifeblood of a trader. And it took me about, I think, a year in 2017 to really, truly, fully understand trading. And then I realized, maybe I could actually teach people my skills. I could transfer my skills to you, and then you could also get these skills and apply it on your own analysis. And that's why I started the YouTube channel in 2019, right? And from 2019 to 2021, I realized that, okay, wait, it's 2019, okay, let's come back to 2019. So in 2019, when I started the YouTube channel, I realized that not everybody is serious in technical analysis. There are a lot of people who are just doing it for fun, and don't take things seriously. So I was like, okay, I think I need to separate those who are interested and for those who want to take technical analysis seriously. So that's why I started the Patreon, where if you're really truly serious about learning technical analysis, then you should be joining us, right? And so as we do the Patreon, and also in Patreon, I also realized that I would normally give out daily videos. So in 1 week, I would post about on average 10 videos, right? 6 videos. I normally take a break on Sunday. So every day I would publish a daily video just to give you a take on what's happening in the markets. How is Bitcoin doing? How is all the other altcoins doing? Whether if there are some low risk, high reward trades, right, that we noticed in discussed here. So I'll share some of it in daily, right, 2, 3. Then you can take a look at it yourself, and if you're interested, you can actually make a move for it. So that will be what you're getting, if you're in preview, right, a daily look at things. And there is also the complete tier, which everybody should be in complete tier, because this has Discord access. So what you do is you post your own trades, and then I'll take a look at your trades, and then I will give you feedback on what you're doing, right? So there's a list of us over here, and anyway, my point being that you look something like this. So even when I make an entry, right, I will share it with you, as in like, what are my levels, what are my entry levels, what are my stop loss levels, whether if things are still in play, if the chart behaves in such a way where it's not what I'm expecting it to do, then I will want to get out of the trade. But if it is happening the way that I'm expecting it to happen, then I will stay in the trade for that particular pair, right? So it depends on what I am looking at, right? So and you will realize that once you start trading, it's very, 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 very difficult. And a lot of times things don't go your way, and you must be quick. You must be quick to cut your losses or to get out of the trade. Get out in the green if you can't. So anyway, my point being that so that's why the trade that I shared recently, right, on Stellar Lumens, I shared it here. That on the 20th of June, so you will see what I do, and I will explain what I'm expecting from the trade. And you can actually ask me questions, and I'll address your concerns or whatever questions that you may have in a video, right? These are the 2 videos, right? Daily videos, Total TA. Total TA is we do pure technical analysis. We analyze the charts, we look for opportunities, and I will also look at what you are doing, right? You can imagine that a lot of other people who are also doing this, right? They're putting their entries, they're putting their stop loss, and they're showing me a screenshot of what they are expecting, and then I will take a look and I will give my feedback. Sometimes people might not recognize chart patterns correctly, right? So sometimes they might think that the chart pattern might be a head and shoulders, but in fact it is actually not a head and shoulders. There's just nothing happening, right? Or sometimes they made a wrong move, so I will give them my opinion, right? And of course the one who pulls the trigger will always be you. You want to stay in trade or you want to go off the trade, it's still your choice, right? But for me, I would give you my 2 cents on whether if you should be in or not. I mean, if for me, I will probably be out, or if for me, I will probably stay in. I'll give you my feedback on your trades every day. I'll take a look if there's anything, right? So if there's nothing happening, then you look at other people's trades. What are the other boys doing, right? Boys and girls, what are they doing, right? Are they putting on trades for a particular coin? Let's say they are in the graph or they're in Aave. Some of us are just trading different things in different times. So yeah, there you go. Right. But I think most important thing would be to get proper capital first, right? Again, to be trading, you must have capital, and to have capital, you must get your cash flow correct. I think I mentioned this previously in what is this? Grow your assets. I think I call it. Yeah, grow your assets trading motivational speech. You should check this out first, right? Where I talk more about. Where is this? Let's click the chapters. Yeah, so I talk about income, expenses, assets, liabilities. How to have positive cash flow by having assets. And how to become rich, right? How to become rich, high income skills, very important to not be doing things that are low income, right? You want things that will increase your income. Yeah, just take a look at this video, right? It will set you up for capital, and then once you have capital, you can do trading. You can't just start trading, with like $100 in your pocket. It doesn't work that way. Sure, there are people definitely that would have made it from $100 to 100,000 to $1 million. Sure, of course, there are such people do exist, but then again, these are what you call outliers. Not everybody becomes rich from $100. They turn it into $1 million. Not everybody does that. It is all not what you think it is, right? There's a very good quote by, I just came across this guy on Twitter, right? His name is Ionic, right? Ionic, yeah. So Ionic wrote something very good. Yeah, so this is what he wrote. So I like this. He says, crypto, Twitter, and social media is noise. It takes away your focus. Not only that, it makes you feel bad about yourself because you're not where others seem to be, right? All you see is exuberant lifestyles, big trading view trades, huge profits. All FOMO, avoid that. Hence why I never show off my lifestyle, as it entices the wrong things. They don't show you reality. The negative side is always swept under the carpet. So 99% of the things we see are fake and made up. As I said in a previous tweet of mine, trading is a solo business. So eliminate all noise, focus on yourself, and stay in your lane. Don't compare yourself to others, as this will only take you away from your goals and hinder your growth. Sure, some other people would probably be moving faster than you. There's some people who are making millions, every week they're making millions. But no, yeah, you focus on yourself, stay in your lane, don't compare. And yeah, get your finances right. Very important to get your finances right. Your income, expenses, asset liabilities, right? Your basic financial literacy. So watch this, grow your assets trading motivational. Watch this. I'm serious, watch this. This will help you understand more of how to manage your finances, right? Because you want to move up in life. So maybe let's say, for example, right now you are, okay, let me just go to analytics. Let me go to audience. Let me go to age, right? So most of the people who are watching my channel right now, they're between the ages of 25 to 44 years, right? So you are either still single, or you are already in a relationship, or you're already married, or you already have kids, right? So it's very important to have your financials on point so that you can start a family, so that you can provide for your family, and you can give your children, the best schools, or you can look after your parents as they are growing older, right? Sometimes when I look at my mother's face, I realize that my mother is growing older by the day, by the month, by the year. And yeah, just think of your mother or your parents, think of your children, right? And they will be your why on wanting to succeed, right? And to put on the work every day to become good at what you want to be, right? To have ambition, to achieve success, right? Just for them. So, okay, I'm going very off tangent here. I'm going very off tangent. So my point being that, yeah, come in, take a look. It's a monthly thing. I don't charge you per year, although you can save if you pay annually. You get a month free, something like that. But yeah, come in, take a look. Discuss is where you want to be. All the things that I list here is what I do. I do what I say. Right? Welcome to the complete trading experience. Learn how to trade with full access to all my learning videos. Right? Watch how I analyze, everything in total TA. Right? This is total TA. How I analyze things. See my watch list. I share with you all my watch lists. I have plenty of watch lists over here. right? My watch list, right? I have a long list of watch lists. Yeah, get full access to like-minded traders lah. So you will see a lot of us, right, who would also be doing trades like this, and you can learn from each other. You have a question, whenever I answer the question, everybody who is watching and reading, they will be learning as well. So we're kind of vibing off of each other, right? And yeah, the community is so important, right? Post your trades, get feedback. You can even give feedback as well. You share news, events. You know, we have an insider in Stella with us. We even have politicians. We had doctors. Yeah, we have a very diverse community. There are also people who are from both sides. The Russians, Ukrainians. It's very diverse. So anyway, point being, I mean, yeah, asset classes. You can post memes, whatever it is. You know, motivational content. Yeah, I'm transparent with my trades. You know, I share with you my trades, right? Whether if I'm in, you know, maybe I'm in now, but the next 5 minutes I'm already out of the trade because it's not behaving the way I'm expecting it to behave. So something like that, right? I can post my post your chart patterns and setups, and yeah, I'll interact with you. I read everything on Discord every day. So yeah, join us. See if this is for you, you know. And again, I would also recommend you to get capital first, right? You must have capital. You must have positive cash flow. If you're at a point in your life where you only have like $100 or even $1,000, we are not for you. Just stick to YouTube. YouTube is free. My YouTube is free. It is free. It's forever free. YouTube is forever free. Yeah. So yeah, watch this though. You know, watch this and learn some high income skills, right? Make at least 10,000 a month. I know it's easy for me to just blurt it out of my mouth, but you know, just go to YouTube, right, and search make 10, 1, 2, 3 per month, right? There are many other videos that people have already made $10,000 a month. Watch all of these people. Watch what they say. You know, watch what Emily says. Watch what Iman Gadzi says. You know, or Whitney, right? Iman Gadzi, Emily again. You know. Just watch what they say, you know, try what they do, right? Maybe it's for you, maybe it's not for you, but you need to have positive cash flow first before you start doing trading. So yeah, there you go. And trading is what's going to expose you to volatility, and so this is where you grow, right? There's this saying, the rich gets richer. So yeah, there you go. It's more like something you do after you got the money, right? If you don't have the money, you still can't do it, right? You can't just walk into Warren Buffett's company and just say, I want to be a trader. Yeah, no, it doesn't work that way, right? You need to have the basics right first. So yeah, there you go. I'm going very far off tangent from the question, but I hope that it brings you some value in me. And yeah, again, if and when you are ready, right, you are always welcome to join us. Always welcome. So there you go. All right, boys and girls, I guess that's it for today's comment feedback. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope to do this for as long as I can. I'm going to assume that there will be a day when there'll be like a lot of comments, and I have to be very selective with the comments that I take a look at. But I hope to do this for as long as I can. All right, see you in the next video. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Ta-ta.